So, welcome to a week where you may see many changing colors between red and green for the markets. Among the economic data which is coming out from the major markets are the inflation data from South Korea, the Australia's second quarter GDP data is expected, as well as data on the pay and household spending from Japan later this week. And over the weekend, we had some very essential data because China released its official PMI data for the month of August. And the manufacturing, this is one of the most important pieces of data that China brings out. The manufacturing PMI data fell to a 6-month low of 49.1, which is a faster contraction compared to the 49.4 seen for the month of July. So all these data which is there is not very conducive to a full growth world economy. The figure of China also missed the median forecast of 49.5 from economists polled by Reuters, with the index marking its fourth straight month of contraction territory. That's not very good news, the Chinese PMI data. On the other hand, the China's non-manufacturing PMI, that climbed to 50.5, up from July's 50.2. But I believe that the PMI data is the data that you should be looking for and is more important. In the United States, we had the Dow Jones posting a fresh record high with the index jumping 0.55% to close at 41,563. The S&P 500 advanced 1.01%, while the Nasdaq gained 1.13%. On Friday, traders got the most important data, the PCE, the personal consumption expenditure, which rose 0.2% on a monthly basis in July and 2.5% from a year ago, in line with the estimates from economists polled by Dow Jones. Excluding food and energy, it rose 0.2% from the prior month. Now, coming to this week, markets this week will rotate around some very important pieces of data. As you know, today is September 2nd, which is a Labor Day holiday in the United States. So the markets are closed and there is no data emanating therefrom. But September 3 onwards, you'll start seeing some important data. The US manufacturing PMI, that comes at 9:45 a.m., so a little after market open. You also have the ISM manufacturing. On September 4, which is Wednesday, you have the US trade deficit, that's fine. But you have a very important piece of data, which is job openings at 10 a.m. That will be looked at very, very carefully, friends. And you have the auto sales figures, which are expected also during the day. On Thursday, September 5, you have ADP employment and initial jobless claims coming at 8:30 a.m., just about an hour before market open, and market will get enough time to digest the data by the time it opens. You also get the US services PMI data. Most important report that comes on the September 6th, which I have been talking in my videos for quite some time, is the US employment report, expected at 8:30 a.m. New York time on September 6th, Friday. You also get the US employment rate, the US hourly wages over the year, and all this comes at 8:30 a.m. And not only that, you have at 8:45 a.m. the New York Fed President Williams speaking. So you get to see some views and some responses as well. 11 a.m. you have the Fed Governor Christopher Waller speaking. So some comments also coming in. And that should make it a very interesting week, friends. The week thereafter will also have some interesting pieces of data, but I'll save it for the later. I think that the markets will move between some good shades of green and red this week. To get to know how it will move, do join our Ganesh Chaturthi special daily predictions package, which gives you, for a very modest sum, it gives you full daily predictions in advance. If you would like to know the full 1 week predictions in advance, then do join Premium Value. They are all very, very modestly priced on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. You're putting immense effort to add a lot of value. You can do that by WhatsApping us on 982-086-1044. Have a great investing week ahead. Take care. Bye-bye.